do, 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 do. Happy Monday morning, happy Monday morning. Hope you're having a most wonderful Monday morning. I know I am having a wonderful Monday morning, so I'm hoping you're having a wonderful Monday morning. So, anyway, we've got the Shamanic Healing Oracle cards by Michelle Motusvas, something like that. I can never pronounce her last name, so we're just going to call her Michelle. Get a sip here. But it's those cards, those really cool cards. I love these cards, so I hope you love them as much as I do. Let's get our smudge on first, though. It's Monday. It's probably your little break at work time, so yeah, I kind of took my time today coming into the office. I've got a shepherd's pie cooking in the oven. And so, come on, where's your smudging? There's your smudging. Smudge, smudge, smudge. Okay. To my hands. And then let us not forget about doing our cards, because these are the cards that we're going to use today. Remember those? I love these cards. They're really cool. We've got a lot of groovy things happening this week. Oh, good morning, Azan. Aluminum Works. I am most awesome. How are you? And so we are beginning that Monday week. It is a Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Yay! Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Good morning, Amber. So what we're doing here is we're doing our Monday energy forecast. This weekend I have coming up, I have Reiki 2 on Saturday and I have Reiki 1 on Sunday. And you're like, that's kind of weird. Shouldn't it be the other way around? I do not recommend taking 1 and 2 on the same weekend. Not a good idea. Whoops. There's our first card. Probably not one of those things that you would want to do because it is a lot of energy through there. And, okay, here we go. All right, well, these like just spewed out or spouted out or whatever way you want to say it. Just threw out some cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 to look at today. Like I said, I've got some tapping classes. I think we've got tapping, ear candling, Reiki 1, Reiki 2, all this week. Check it out on the event page for Oklahoma Healing Connection, and it'll get you up to date on what we've got going on class-wise. And then I believe that next Monday we'll be starting a online class for the Shoden Okuden Reiki levels, and those are the traditional Usui. But without further ado, let's take a look at the reading, because that first card is pretty cool. Let's take a look. All right, so what's the energy that's blowing in? What kind of energy do we have blowing in? And it's talking about creativity. On top of that, the message that I'm getting here on this creativity, let me make that a little bit bigger for you, is about making something from nothing. Making something from nothing. So we're going to have this energy that comes in, or this blowing in, and it kind of lights this fire of creativity, and we're literally able to make something from nothing. You know that old adage about making lemonade from lemons. We know that lemons are really sour, but lemonade is like pretty delicious. So this is the same vibration. What we're talking about in here is that we're able to just like pretty much snap our fingers and start putting things together and creating really beautiful, I'm getting really beautiful efforts, really beautiful outcomes, really beautiful things. And things meaning something that's tangible and that you can touch. All right, so what is our obstacle? Our obstacle, and I'm laughing over here because it says it's divine time. Divine timing. We've got like that, the Eye of Horus, I guess, here. But the two birds coming together, and I don't know, it's just a vibration of things that are outside of um, our not our capability, but outside of our reach or outside of what we're putting into it. So what we're getting through here is divine timing. Is that some of us? Here's the obstacle. Some of us weren't really ready to create something from nothing. And what we are doing in this is that we are allowing the acceptance, and that's the word I'm getting on here. We're allowing the acceptance. We're kind of connecting in with that energy, and they're saying, okay, hey, this stuff is kind of out of my my realm, out of my hands. I'm not prepared. Maybe I'm not prepared. Maybe I kind of sort of am prepared. But you have nothing to do with the initiation of this energy or this flow, this creativity. It is not you, that it is Source Creator using you as a divine tool in many aspects in here. And yeah, don't plan on your schedule of it. It has nothing to do with you. This is you being utilized as a beautiful tool for creativity or creation and making things happen. All right, and so here's the little bit of the confusing spot of it. Hey, Tina, how are you? What we're looking at in here is, so this is our help, right? The first one, which, everyone's going, divine timing doesn't sound like an obstacle, but it's not really an obstacle, it's your challenge. And that challenge is that you have no control over how things are going to flow this week. I mean, you do to a very certain degree by the way that you choose to react to it. But in all honesty, Source, Creator, whatever you want to call it, is going to utilize you as it sees fit to carry on through with this creativity. Now, I'm asking myself, and I'm like, so if divine timing is my challenge, which means that I have no control over how this really kind of flows, as in that time frame, and then I'm looking over here and I'm like, sacred space in a upside down position is my help? What the heck? Okay, I thought about that when I first saw that, and I'm like, what are you doing to me? And here's the message. Creator, Source, Energy, Universe isn't doing anything to you. It's doing it with you and through you. And that sacred space, again, is kind of, I'm going back to that divine timing says, you have no control over the timing or the schedule of this. And this is in here, when we're looking at this, it's saying, and guess what? You don't have any control. You don't have say of when this manifests this week. We're just going to utilize you at any given time and any given moment. Okay, so a perfect example of this is like you're sitting there in the office and, like y'all are doing your little work on the computers or whatever, and somebody just says something that's random and off the wall, and you're like, where in the world did that come from? But, oh my God, it was so true. Okay, that's what we're talking about on this energy, is that we're going to be kind of tools of, or devices of healing, devices of discernment, devices of truth, devices of a lot of different things, and I'm getting this, it's all good stuff. You're just kind of going to be like that little puppet, and Source is going to be pulling the strings, and you're going to be doing Source's things. So it's really kind of a groovy energy. I'm going to say it's kind of about just having total faith in your guides, total faith that you're going to be taking and going into good things and good places on that. So kind of take a deep breath and go, okay, I can do this, because I'm going to have some faith, and I'm going to have a lot of trust that whatever my powers that be are going to take really good care of me. You're really going to find yourself being a catalyst for change, but in a positive, uplifting manner. Okay, all right, and so here's the last card, and we're all going to giggle together. Truth. Okay? This week is about truth. It is about fulfilling. It is about being devices of divine healing, or instruments of healing and truth, and bringing in discernment. And I'm getting this this thought process. Sometimes we need to tie up loose ends, and this is the week to do that. We're making something from nothing. Creativity just overflows with us, but we're kind of stepping outside of our comfort zone when we don't have control over time and space. Wow, Matthew, I think we talked about time yesterday. I think you need to go back and look there in your journal that we had looked at yesterday, Matthew. I know you'll catch up with me later if you're not already watching. But when you look at this, again, it's stepping outside of our creativity, stepping outside of our comfort zone, learning how to make something from nothing, or letting things just manifest, poof, appear, and then more importantly, being divine instruments in the positive, uplifting grooviness that is going to occur this week. Lots of truths coming out. Sometimes it's a good idea to wear your rose-colored glasses when you're looking at truths. It kind of softens some of those blows. But remember, it's all about perspective. If you look at why a truth is being revealed, it's usually because we need to heal from that. So peace, love, and harmony. I hope to see you very soon. Online, face-to-face, whatever we do. So peace and have a great day.